Talk about creating a theme. Yesterday, I did the video on Sean Connery, who is probably most famous for playing Secret Agent 007, James Bond. And we have this story coming to us from Insider. Lashana Lynch deleted all her social media to cope with the backlash against being the first black female 007. Oh, that is a lot of prefaces. This is written by Jason Garcia. Garcia. I'm going to say just that. Either ways, yeah, this has been going on for a while with the latest James Bond movie having her, from all that's been spoken of about it, take the mantle from what's been just traditionally a white British dude. People are sick of it. The feminism, the wokeness, the BLM, the American people are tired of, in particular, franchises, because this is a capitalistic society, and the way, capitalism really works is by building an amazing brand. To see those brands get hijacked by an ideology and disfigured, it can only go on for but so long. A lot of people consider, was that Ghostbusters 2016 a starting point for this? I don't. I think I saw it a little bit earlier than that. I don't know when, like, the Oceans movies and that Ocean movie got its reboot, and tons of other franchises, including Star Wars, got their reboot with a very gynocentric, a gynocentric, under a gynocentric motive, as opposed to the motive of telling a good story. And so, yeah, folks are just sick and tired of it. And that's not praising any harassments in this young lady's way. It's just acknowledging the reality. In that video with Sean Connery, he said that, the feminine does not know when enough is enough. And I genuinely believe that is female nature, to just not be able to recognize when enough is enough and draw back. And so, Miss Lynch, unfortunately, yeah, you're the latest, you're the most recent to go down, and with the our media doing everything, being so, like I said, so feminine at this point, and so determined to tell people what they want, as opposed to giving them what they want. They're gonna tell people what they want. Yeah, folks are just done. The British actress Lashana Lynch will be a 007 agent in the new James Bond movie No Time to Die. The role detail was confirmed in a new Harper Bazaar profile of Lynch. Lynch's role in the movie was leaked last year and led to a backlash online. Harper, yeah, I think I brought it up, but I don't think I did. Did I do a full video on it, on the whole Lashana Lynch thing? I'm not sure. I know I did a video on, like, Batgirl and like. Harper's Bazaar said that when the backlash hit, Lynch deleted her social media apps, meditated, and saw no one but family for a week. Okay. Cool. I mean, if that's how you cope, that's how you cope. And all right, let's get to the comments. I am one black woman. If it were another black woman casting role, it would have been the same conversation. True. She would have gotten the same attacks, the same abuse. I don't want to call it abuse. Okay, with my man brain, I do not consider emotional, quote unquote, abuse the same as physical abuse. So, people had opinions, all right? Lynch said, I just have to remind myself that the conversation is happening and I am a part of something that will be very, very revolutionary, that will flop fantastically. Because here's the thing, the point of being in any business, right, is to make money. And so, thusly, with the sentiment being what it is, hey, stop messing with with what we like, stop doing this, stop gender swapping, stop saying race switching with what we like, make your own shit, which when they try, they fail spectacularly. It really is failing upwards, where they'll get yeah, you did a terrible movie, now here you go, here's your black James Bond 007 lady, and honestly, it flops. They've done this like several times. According to the Harpo Bazaar story, Lynch's character, Numi, takes over the 007 spy code name when James Bond disappears following the events of Spectre. Lynch also said there was another goal in having a role like this in such an anticipated film. That's the thing. When you do shit like this, you kill that anticipation, sweetie. Because you're not that big of a name. I mean, let's keep it a buck. Like, you're not really that big of a name. So, like, what, you're in Captain Marvel? Yeah, another film that, despite making quote unquote the money that it made, left a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths. I didn't want to waste an opportunity when it came to what Nomi might represent, she said. I searched for at least one moment in the script where black audience members would nod their heads. Once again, black isn't like a thing, right? Like, black isn't a nationality, black isn't a lineage, black isn't a ethnicity. Black is just, yeah, do you pass or fail the paper brown bag test? That's it. All right, oh yeah. So thusly, like, much like with our white counterparts, they're, you know, we're not all the same, sweetie. Tutting at the reality, but glad to see their real life represented. In every project I am a part of, no matter the budget or genre, the black experience that I'm presenting needs to be 100% oh, Jesus Christ, lady, you are an actress. Your black experience, I really feel, is not quite the same as, Tamika from 18th Street, who, got 3 baby daddies, and like, I feel like it's completely different worlds, and your idea of authenticity isn't particularly in line with what another quote unquote black would deem as authentic. Bang. I mean, like real talk. Like, is James Bond going to the hood? Are they going to pull a Black Panther and be like, are you taking Q to the hood and be like, we have to get him this technology? Oh my goodness, like, yo, it's so sad, particularly when, like, yo, like, I came up in the time of Carl Weathers, and we got Michael Jai White, and Robert Townsend. He played Meteor Man, right? The Wayne's family. I mean, as far as seeing representation, just like, like people that don't pass the paper or pass or don't pass, depending on how you look at it, the the brown paper bag test. I gotta say, it's not we've been seeing this for you're not special, okay? I'm sorry, Lashana Lynch. I'm sorry, all the white people that have propped you up and telling you, oh yes, you're going to be the first black woman. No one gives a shit. There is literally not a damn bit of good that you playing this role brings about the fucking world. Not an ounce of it. It's all made up, fictitious bullshit, including the characters. But to sit here and try to, oh, this is some great moment in history, because I can't call it American history. Like, none of this shit is based in my country. So, like, yo, it's not. It's trash. It really is. It's nothing more than corporate pandering, because, once again, when it comes to blackness, it's that at the conceptual level, it is not of descendants or Ethiopians or, black British people. So cut it the fuck out. At least that's how I feel about it. But you may disagree. All the internet stuff. If you like this, also like, dislike, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub. If you enjoy my fantastic voice, you want to get videos like this every single day, share, because sharing is caring. And YouTube and Bitchute and like aren't the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications. Get something from the Teespring. Check me out on Patreon as well. Links in the description. And speak. Let me know, what do you guys think in the comments. I'm actually rather surprised. I'm surprised that the whole so racist and didn't pop up a little bit more. But the deal is that it's not a matter of racism. It's just a matter of, particularly when it comes to older IPs, your James Bonds, your Ghostbusters, like things that, have a previously established audience that you're supposed to be, catering to sit there and spit in their face in such a manner and call it progress. I think it's the height of hypocrisy. It is endlessly feminine, because, once again, to quote Sean Connery himself, you don't know when to stop. But you may disagree. That's what my comment section's for. Until the next one.